Give us some check marks. You know what? Your penmanship is beautiful. You put your name this time. That's something that now I know whose this is. That last time it wasn't so great. Yeah. And welcome back to the Angry Teacher channel. This is Richard with the Angry Teacher. If you're first time here, thanks for coming by. I want you to be a part of the family, so hit the subscribe. If it's not your first time here, welcome back. You know I love y'all. Let's get into this video. So once you've given an assignment, you've given a project, whatever, and you have to give feedback. I'm going to give you 5 ways to do this effectively, to be an efficient grader, if you will. Check out some of the grading hack videos that I've made. However, you need to know how to effectively give feedback. All right, that will get your kids spurned to learn and want to do better next time. Okay, feedback should be quickly. Do it as quickly as you can, because the longer you take to grade something, to get back to them, to tell them how they've done on a previous assignment, the less inclined they are to care. They're going to be like, oh, he's just giving us work, or she's just giving us work, so I'm just going to do whatever and get whatever. And then it's going to be hard to justify a failing grade for a more recent assignment versus one from the past, because you didn't give them feedback. So how are they supposed to know? And then some of these parents are going to challenge that, or the kid might challenge it. So go ahead, as soon as they do something, try within a week or less to grade it and get it back to them, so they know that when they're doing the same thing again, they can go back and refer to, okay, he said this, she said I shouldn't do that. Let me try to do better. Let me revise what I'm doing and how I'm approaching this assignment. Do it quickly. 2 C's of corrective feedback, and it's an effective way to do feedback. You have your corrections, but you also have compliments for them. Those are the 2 C's that I use when we're doing our critical essays. So, I've read the essay and I've put the negatives. These are what you did wrong. These are what you need to fix. Okay, but then I always try to find even one check mark, one positive that you've done. So these will help you. Okay, it's not 100% wrong, but I've got to work on these things. Okay, so the 2 C's, you got to give them the corrective feedback, but also give them some compliments. Give them some check marks. You know what? Your penmanship is beautiful. You put your name this time. That's something that now I know whose this is. That last time it wasn't so great. Now I know. Give them something to hold on to, as I'm not completely messing up this assignment or this type of assignment. Okay? Don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and ring the notification bell for the next dope Angry Teacher video. Every Friday, Saturday, Sunday, there's going to be one dropped. So check it out. Number 3. Have student-teacher conferences. Now, it could be as simple as a check-in. Okay, guys, we're doing we're writing this essay. Peter, remember last time when you forgot to indent? Make sure you got me this time, all right? Go ahead and make sure you indent. Remember such and such, or whatever. Kind of set them up. So you have that conference. It doesn't have to be an official sit-down with their grades and all this stuff. Now, that's important, but not necessarily right now. Just go ahead, talk to them, get them ready, get them amped up, get them ready to go ahead and try a new assignment, to get that work going. How do you think you did? Wait a minute, I see you're slacking off here. Your first mathematical calculation, that assignment I gave you, that exercise, you did great, but then you started losing steam. I started seeing a lot more negatives. You keep putting the negative in the wrong place, or I see that you're not paying attention to your division. Whatever it is, give them that one-on-one, because sometimes they need it. Sometimes we have such large classes we can't handle all of that, but kind of throw it out there in the group, if you will. Guys, remember, how do we do such and such? And does it actually hurt to, before an exam, kind of remind them, guys, remember, how do you indicate that there's a new idea coming about in your essay? Kind of remind them, oh yeah, I need to remember to indent. Whatever it is, have like a conversation with them, kind of jolt their memory and have them get ready for the next step, okay? Conducive environment to critique. Now, I guess I'm sarcastic. So a lot of people think that some kids don't respond well to that, so it's been said. But you can have different ways of having a conducive environment to critique. If they hear it all the time, if they experience your feedback all the time, then it won't be so jarring when they actually appeals to them, or actually is applying to them. For example, you can just talk it out, guys. Remember, some of you keep forgetting to put your names. Simple as that. If they keep hearing that there's some way of feedback and correction, then they'll be more apt to respond positively the next time you give a critique. If you write on their papers that you didn't capitalize your pronoun I's, then next time you kind of shout it out in class. You kind of walk around, tap Susie on the shoulder or on the desk. Susie, remember, capitalize your I's. If they constantly hear that you're correcting them and they know that you're going to be paying attention to certain things, they're more apt to do better when they actually have the work in front of them, or the exam in front of them. Marcia, I realize that you work really fast, but sometimes you work so fast you forget to write your answer for the equations that we've just done. So I want you to slow down and pay attention, or when you're done, go back and check to make sure you've written the answer down or bubbled in the answer in the right places. All right, so make sure that your environment, they kind of know, they kind of expect it, they kind of hear the feedback all the time, so it becomes a part of their learning. The last way of effectively giving feedback is to put the onus on the students. Ask them, what did you do wrong? Maybe do it in a survey. Maybe at the end, and one of my coworkers, at the end of every exam, she puts it as a question that they need to respond to. And what I do is, like, I have conversations with them, or they have just like a written thing, or they interview each other. What did you think you did wrong? What could we do better? What did I do wrong in this essay? Look at yours, look at mine. What could we do better? So have them take responsibility for what they did wrong, they didn't remember, or what they did right. Give them ways to revisit the assignment. Sometimes you can make it up. You can change, I'll drop the lowest grade, or you can revise your essay, because revision is a part of learning. So have different ways. If you have that interview with your classmate, they look at your essay, the peer reviews, then you staple that document to your essay and you turn it in. I give you grade because you've thought about what you've done wrong. You've been thoughtful about the process, and now we're ready for the next one that you're gonna get. All right, so those are 5 ways to effectively give feedback. Try them out, let me know in the comments down below. We'll have a conversation. Come to class today, as usual, go out there and be great. Hey, let's just go out there and teach. Yeah.